Hi guys. Hi, whoa. Sorry. Yeah. I'm making a video right now. It's like 7 o'clock at night, so it's kind of dark. I'm using my computer to light up my face. But I decided that I would read some fan fiction, starting with a P. H. That is an H. That's an H. Fan fiction, which is Phil and Dan fan fiction. Phil is amazing film, and Dan is not on fire. Yep. So check those two out. Dan has slightly over 1 million subscribers. I'm not sure how many. And then Phil has slightly under 1 million subscribers. And whoever you guys are subbed to Dan, but not Phil, subscribe to Phil, please. Okay. So this is Innocence fan. Okay. By I don't. LOL. Yeah, LOL, OMG, hey, look, it's me. On Phanfiction.net. Okay, so this is Innocence fan. It's Innocence-fan. Okay. Phil was so damn innocent. And that was the problem. The things that he did had an innocent intention, but a very different reaction. Take Tuesday, for example. We were sitting in front of the TV playing Sonic when Phil lost another life. Again, Phil! I yelled, whacking him on the arm. Can you do anything? I was being sarcastic, but he turned to me and gave me the most devastated look. His ebony hair was falling into his clear blue eyes, which were looking up at me, filled with sorrow. He leaned into my neck and wrapped his arms around my waist, squeezing softly. Sorry, Dan, he mumbled. Quietly into my neck. At that point, my whole body was completely still. I had been hiding certain feelings towards Phil, which I tried to repress, and this particular action was having a devastating effect on my body. Rather, more specifically, the lower half of my body. I cleared my throat. Yep, sure, Phil, that's, fine. And I managed to stammer out. He looked up at me. Really? He asked, hope in his voice, his arm squeezing around my waist even tighter. I nodded sharply. Yep, now let go. I have to go do something, I said, pushing away from Phil. I ran quickly to my room and left Phil sitting on the carpet, confused. I closed my door, quickly glancing down at the large bulge of my jeans. I sighed. Bloody Phil. The next incident was later that afternoon. Somehow, don't ask, we got into a floor fight. They misspelled. That's flower. We got into a flower fight. After we cleaned ourselves up, we went to go clean the kitchen. I was wiping the shelves when I felt Phil tap me on the shoulder. I turned around to face him. You, he said, pointing an accusing finger at me. Stepping so close, our noses were almost touching. My heart quickened. Have flour on your nose, he said, and proceeded to blow up on my nose, smothering my face in minty fresh smell of minty fresh Phil of smell. That makes no sense. Smell of Phil. I gulped. Yep. Sorry, thanks for that. Gotta go. Bye, I said quickly. My voice was an octave higher than usual. I stepped out of the way, sprinted to my room, slamming the door, locking the door, leaving Phil utterly bewildered in the kitchen while I tried to calm myself down. There were a few more incidents like this, but today was the worst, and the best. I was lying on my bed listening to music when my door flies open. Phil bounds in, jumps in my bed, and shouts me, Grandma, 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 Grandma. What the hell? What the heck, Phil? I asked, Grandma, 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 Grandma. I don't know what is going on. Oh, that's what. Oh. If you've seen this video, you'll understand that one. What the heck, Phil? I asked. Grandma, 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 Grandma. Lion attack, he yells, and grabs my neck. Grandma, 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 Grandma. Arg, Phil, stop! I screamed, wiggling underneath him, trying to escape when I realized that what my hips are rubbing against his crotch. Oh dear. Grandma, 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 Grandma. Daniel, lions are the rulers of the universe, he yells at me, his eyes shining. I laugh, trying to distract myself. He lies on top of me, his face inches away from mine. Grandma, 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 Grandma. I think it's men versus women. I think it's that video of his where he explains the whole grandma, 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 Grandma thing, which I will link to you at the end. Hello, he says quietly. Howdy, I say in my best cowboy impersonation. Yeah, that's how you say it. He laughs, sending vibrations down to a very interesting place, and then freezes. His smile vanishes. His face shows an utter embarrassment when I realize that something hard is pressing into my crotch. I guess. Tries to pull back, wondering, sorry, and I knew this had happened. You like me, Phil? I asked, shocked. Obviously, mutters, still trying to climb off me. I grab him, pull him close, letting him feel my muzzle. His eyes widen. Wait, you too? He begins, and then I ground into him and whisper, yes, in his ear. Turns out, Phil isn't so innocent after all. I rolled away from him, gasping, holy shit, Phil. I gasped. Where did you learn? How did you know how to wow! I took deep breaths, attempting to slow my rapid heart rate. Phil smirked at me and tapped the side of his nose. That's for me to know. He rolled on top of me. And for you to hopefully find out. He breathed in my ear, winking at me. Okay. I'm fine with reading smut in my head, to reading it to myself. When I have to read it out loud, it gets a little weird. Okay. So, the whole grandma part is, he was talking to, I think it was Carrie, because I think it was in the men versus women thing, and he was saying how would you ever know if a woman was aroused from the outside, and except for the face. And he was saying if you could figure that out, seeing like an old lady on the train or whatever, on the subway, and seeing her reading 50 Shades of Grey, and her being turned on by it, and then being able to tell that she's turned on by it, and you're just like, grandma, like, oh my god, grandma, what the hell? Yeah. So that's the point of the whole grandma. It's only 3 grandmas, but yes, that is 3. I thought it was 4 for a second. I can read. But yeah. Hope you had a good day, guys. Bye!